Weird angle, I know. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to this reading vlog. I actually started this vlog on Saturday, but then I ended up not reading anything over the weekend. So we're starting over. Today's Tuesday and it's like 20 to 5 or something. I just finished my classes, I finished everything, and I have the rest of the week off because we have public holidays back to back. And that's exciting. I had a lot to do yesterday and today in order to have everything ready for next week. So I didn't get to read that much. But we're here and we are going to continue with this. We're going to do this. We're going to do the reading vlog thing. And I'm just excited because I love reading vlogs and I want to get better at them. I actually think that I'm not that good. So obviously, disclaimer out, this is a reading vlog, so it might contain spoilers. I'm going to try and not talk about everything like I did with I Let You Go, but you've been warned. The first book that I'm currently reading and the first book that I want to show you is At Wits End by Christian Weiss. This is a Doyle cozy mystery. I don't know if this is a series or not, but basically, I don't know if you can see the cover. Can you see the spaceship over there? This was the book that I chose when I did the first chapter challenge like a week ago or something. And I picked this one because it is fast-paced, it is a murder mystery, and usually I enjoy those. And also because I wanted something light, easy, just something like this, basically. But I was a little bit concerned because of the spaceship. I'm not one for like aliens and space stories, so I was not sure, but as far as I know, if you haven't watched that video, I'm just going to give you the recap of the first chapter. We follow Sue. She runs this B&B. It is written in the first person, so she is our narrator. And Sue is running this B&B and it is UFO themed because it is in Doyle. And Doyle is like this small town, I guess, and tourists love it because they go there looking for evidence that aliens exist. Basically, people who live in Doyle said that, you know, they've seen something and they found evidence that aliens exist, so tourists love going there. That's why she has the spaceship. Now I get it. I still think that aliens are going to be like a main feature, but I don't know how. When we meet Sue for the first time, she is trying to decide on what to do. She has someone staying there. I think his name is Tanner McCourt or something. And he was staying there for a week, but then he asked if he could stay another week, but he didn't pay. So it's been 2 weeks. She calls him, she calls the room, someone picks up, she says, look, you either pay or you have to leave. I mean, you actually have to leave because I have people coming and I need a room, but you haven't paid and, you know, I need the money. Mr. McCourt doesn't reply, and so she does what anyone would do. She calls the police. When the police gets there, Mr. McCourt is dead in his room. And now we're gonna go from there. That's all I know. So far, I'm enjoying it. Like I said, I think this is going to be an easy read because it is fast-paced, a lot of dialogue, a lot of action, not a lot of narrative. And this is what I need right now. Oh, but I'm also reading The Grapes of Wrath by John Steinbeck. It's over there. Give me a second. Whew, that was hard. So I'm also rereading The Grapes of Wrath by John Steinbeck. This is part of the Great John Steinbeck Reading Challenge of 2020. I mentioned this before, but if you don't know what I'm talking about, basically Steve Berry 394 on Instagram is hosting this reading challenge in which you have to read The Grapes of Wrath and East of Eden in June. I started this with, like, I thought I could do both, but I have, like, I'm behind. I'm behind schedule. I don't know if I can read this in June and East of Eden. I don't even own East of Eden yet. I'm still waiting for it. I ordered it like 2 weeks ago. Like, I love Steinbeck because of this, but I don't know why I'm just not feeling it right now. I think it's because it is just so heavy and I'm feeling really stressed because work. I don't know if I'll be able to read it, but I'm just going to read it from time to time, every now and then, just see if I can at least reread it in like less than a month. Let's see. I am going to film with my camera and my phone. I decided to film the intro, and whenever I'm at home I'm going to film with my camera, but if I go out and I need to update the vlog, I'll use my phone. So if you're wondering why the quality changes every now and then, that's why. I really like reading vlogs, so I really hope that I do a good job with this one. My reading vlogs are not like perfect or anything like that, but I still enjoy vlogging. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and welcome. So good morning. Not actually morning, it's 1:30, but yeah, I just finished chapter 2, yeah, of At Wits End. It is interesting. So the guy died and this police officer was there like right away, so Sue is not really sure if she's involved somehow. But then she finds out that the guy was the sheriff's ex-husband, or soon-to-be ex-husband, who was, involved with some, like, I don't know, some things like crimes and stuff. And he owed people a lot of money. So she took herself off the case, and Sue thinks that maybe she's involved somehow, because she called the station like 5 minutes after talking to him on the phone, or thinking that she was talking to him, but apparently somebody else picked up the phone, and she was there like right away, like 5 minutes later. So I don't know, but it is interesting. It's like a fun murder mystery, but I do plan on reading Grapes of Wrath. As you can see, I haven't made my bed, haven't done anything. I'm still wearing my pajamas, so I'm just going to think about lunch now, and then we'll talk about what we're doing later, because I don't know. But just want to say hi to the vlog. My cat is here. You want to see my cat? Pepe, Pepe. He's so cute. By the way, I'm so upset because I was watching this video. I don't know who she is because I don't follow her. It was recommended to me, and this girl was reorganizing and tidying up her personal like space, like library, her room where her books are. Don't know. She has this wall of those pop dolls, Funko Pops, and all of them are Harry Potter themed, I think. And she was saying like, I have like Harry's here, I have the professors, like evil characters, friends, classmates, and that was Draco Malfoy and some other person. And then she said other things, and Sirius Black is part of the other things. Excuse me, other? Sirius is family. How dare you? No, do not say that. Yeah, I'm going to make my bed and figure out what I'm gonna do for lunch, because I don't know what I feel like. We had that lovely sushi dinner last night, which was so good, and we still have like leftover chicken, like Chinese chicken with walnuts or something, I don't know. My mom didn't eat everything, so we're probably gonna have it for our lunch now. My boyfriend is watching TV, and I just came here to verbally say hi, because it's still weird to film around other people. But yeah, if we go out today, I'll have some clips of that. So talk to you in a minute. So hi, my boyfriend is here, and that's weird. But today I ended up reading like half the book at Wits End. We stayed at home because my boyfriend was finishing his paintings, and I read in the afternoon and took a nap as well. But then we went to the supermarket, and now we have Ben & Jerry's here, Blondie Brownie, and we're gonna watch something and eat ice cream. He's already eating the ice cream. So I ended up reading half the book, which is pretty good. I'm on chapter 11, more or less half. And it is interesting, and it's entertaining. It's really entertaining. The story is really fast-paced, and it's a fun murder mystery, but the writing is not beautiful at all. I mean, it's very simple. I think it's hard for people to write in the first person because in order for you to create some narrative, you have to grab the reader's attention, and whenever our protagonist is only narrating, it seems like the sentences are pretty loose and they don't really connect. She's just basically stating facts, the sun is shining. She is trying to understand who killed Tanner McCourt, but she's not supposed to because she's not a police officer or detective. Everybody's telling her to back off, but she's like, nah, I don't like being told what to do, so I'm gonna do this. But at the same time, she's always scared of doing something. UFOs have like a pretty big role in the book, so it's not really about UFOs. It's not about like space, but she is considering the fact that maybe aliens actually did it. At least the FBI agent has a thing for aliens. I mean, she doesn't believe in them. She says she doesn't believe, but at the same time, she's always talking about it. So we don't know. And we don't know why a local crime needs an FBI agent. So I still don't understand really the connection there. But there was a situation the previous year in which a lot of people disappeared for months and then they just showed up and they don't remember anything and people think aliens did it. And that's why the city is now so popular. The FBI agent says that that's all BS and nothing really happened. So she has like two love interests, and one of them is her chiropractor and the other one is like a childhood friend, Arson. I told you about him. And it is just interesting that the author was able to add that to the mix as well. So tomorrow we are going to a park and have a picnic. So it's gonna be fun. And that's it for today. So I'll talk to you tomorrow. So today we're going to a park and have a picnic, but it is really cold and it rained. So we are having a picnic inside. We moved the coffee table and we just have a blanket and some pillows, and we're going to make our sandwiches. Alfredo, what do you think? What do you think? Hello, hi. Okay, so that's it. That's the update. Bye. We've seen this before. They were closed for 3 months. They open up again. And this is still here. This is a Portuguese novelist, and he was arrested because he was in a relationship with a married woman. And at the time it was illegal. What a rebel. Yes. Yes, queen. I don't know if you can see me or not, It's late, it's almost 1 o'clock a.m. But I read a couple of chapters today of At Wits End, and it's getting interesting. It's still like, it's not amazing. I'm finding some things just a little bit weird. Like chapter 11 or chapter 12, we had like, I don't know, like 2 or 3 paragraphs about breakfast. I mean, is that really necessary? Just, Arson cooked breakfast because Sue was tired and he did something different, and just okay. Yeah, the guests ended up loving it and they wanted to book a room again. I don't think it's that important, but Sue got a letter. So first she got a tape. Someone broke into her car and left a tape saying that, back away, leave this case alone, stop investigating. And then she got a letter asking her to meet at a park. And she went there with her dog, and it was this old lady asking her to just stop investigating again. So she was the one who left the tape in the car, because apparently Tanner was in jail. His cellmate was a FBI informant, and he died when he left prison, and then Tanner died as well, so things might be connected. Then we have the guests who just left, by the way, but like their leader, an old man, was telling her to be careful because she might be part of a conspiracy. Maybe the government is doing something with aliens, and the murder wasn't an accident, and it might have something to do with aliens. We don't know. So I really hope that's not true, because I'm not a big fan of alien and space stories. Sue and Arson, they were at the beach, and Arson is Sue's love interest, right? But she's not doing anything about it. But he was making fun of her because she plans everything on her daily planner, and she's not spontaneous enough. So she decides to go and interview one of her suspects, Davin, before she has to return to the B&B, and he decides to go with her. So they just got to the hotel where he works. He said that he had to take some trash out, and when he opened the lid, they found him there with like a broken neck. I think that at this point the police thinks that she's a possible suspect, and they might accuse her of something. Also, we have like some side characters that are, entertaining enough, like her cousin Dixie, who works with her at the B&B. She's very irresponsible, but now all of a sudden she wants to work and earn some money, like extra money. And then we have a kid, Ethan. He was one of her guests, one of Sue's guests. His mom left for a couple of days, and he's staying with Arson. But because he is finally free for a few days, because his mom is like overprotective, he's just acting out and he's getting himself into fights, he's drinking. So now he's in jail, and because it's the weekend, they can bail him out. The kid heard some people saying that Tanner was not a good person, so he said, yeah, he had it coming when he died. And Sue thinks that he knows more information, but he's not really telling her anything. I'm in a group chat on Instagram. I'm doing the Escape for 24 Hours readathon, and I forgot that I was doing that. But it's fine, because I want to finish this book tomorrow. Weather tomorrow, if the weather is nice, we might go to a park and feed the ducks, because we love ducks, right? Yes. If not, we don't know. So it is rainy and cold, but we can manage something. That's the update for today. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye. Hi guys, so today is Saturday. I think I added a couple of clips from today. We went to a park, we fed the ducks. It was a lovely day. Then we went shopping. We went to the supermarket because we needed a couple things, and we just had dinner. It is like 9:30, so I'm sorry about the late update. I did finish At Wits End by Christian Weiss. I finished this morning before lunch. What can I say? It is an entertaining book. It's very fast-paced, but there's a difference between being fast-paced and having some content and just being fast-paced because all your descriptions are just loose sentences. I wish we had a little more narrative. I think that it is very difficult to find that sweet spot, you know? It's fast-paced, but at the same time, you have something. There's content, your attention was grasped, you were there, you are motivated to keep reading. I was just reading it for the sake of it. It wasn't mind-blowing, that's what I'm trying to say. But it's not horrible either, you know, it was entertaining. It did what I wanted it to do. I wanted to get out of this reading slump, and I'm very happy that I finished the book. At some point I actually got a little bit confused because maybe I read it too fast and I didn't understand how certain characters were suspects or why they were suspects. So I actually had to read a couple of passages that I read before, and I was like, oh yeah, you didn't pay attention, you didn't pay close attention. There were a couple of things that just didn't need to be there. For example, the 3 paragraphs about breakfast. That was not necessary. Or mentioning the disappeared. I think I've mentioned this because this is UFO themed, right? So there was a situation in Doyle the year before this happened. They think the FBI agent is not there just to solve the murder, but also to solve the case of the disappeared. So that's mentioned, but we never actually know what happened. We know that happened. We know that some people think aliens did it. Some people think it was a gas leak, but we don't really know the answer. So why have it there if you're not going to give the reader some closure on the subject, you know? The main character is quite funny. I related to her a lot, like the fact that she knows she's doing something that she's not supposed to, or that she should stand up for herself, and then she's like, nah, I'm fine. She doesn't like confrontation that much. I feel you, girl. I'm like that as well. I like the love interest part because she has 2 love interests. So Zach, her chiropractor, and Arsen, her childhood friend. I think I'm pronouncing his name correctly. Arsen. Arsen? Is that right? In a way, she knows she's falling for Arsen, and she's always like, no, what are you thinking? No, stop thinking about that. But when she's with Zach, she can't help but feel a little bit intimidated and, embarrassed because he's so cute and charming. But she knows, at the same time, she knows that it's just a crush. It's not the real thing. And Arsen is really jealous at some point. So it's just interesting to see that. She's getting very close to finding out who did it. And, she had a couple of accidents. People don't want her to know what happened. If you read this edition, I think this is the only edition out there, you get recipes because it's a B&B, right? So Sue cooks breakfast every morning, and they're very popular. Arsen goes there for breakfast almost every day because it's just so good. And you get the recipes, which is so cool. You have the Grand's coffee cake. Sue bakes this twice or 3 times, and people seem to love it. I'm not a huge fan of coffee, but this sounds really, really yummy, so I might try it. You also have Arsen's waffle biscuits. This is from that scene that I told you about, the 3 paragraphs about breakfast. And then you have mushroom, egg, and potato casserole. So this is pretty cool because these are real recipes. I think I'm going to end the vlog here. I've been vlogging for a couple of days now, and I finished my book, and I want to upload this video either tomorrow or Monday. So tomorrow, I'm just going to enjoy my weekend. I'm not going to read that much. But let me know if you have read this book or anything else, and let me know your thoughts. So I really hope you enjoyed this vlog. It was a little bit different from my other vlogs. I want to vlog more, but I just don't know if I'm doing it correctly or not. But that's it, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video anyway, and thank you so much for watching. Comment, subscribe, the whole thing, and I'll talk to you very, very soon. Bye.